What's going on, all you guys? It is Eagle Aquatics back here, and in today's video I know I did a reef update the last time, but that was only on the coral. I never caught you guys up to speed on the fish, so this is going to be a total fish update. So these fish have been doing excellent in this tank. They're really happy, growing pretty quick, feeding them good. They're all really active and doing pretty good. So let's start out with, a lot of people always ask about Dory. The hippo tang, the fastest growing fish in my tank by far. This thing, yeah, this guy, he grows like crazy. I feed Nori the sheets of seaweed every single day. And this guy completely goes to town on all the seaweed. Seaweed eating machine right here. That guy, I got him as some little tiny little guy like the size of this chromis, some tiny little skinny little hippo tang. Now he's a brute now. He's doing pretty good. Goes to town on the seaweed, eats like crazy. Really good fish. He's probably at maybe 4 inches now, if I had to guess. Gets along with everybody, he's not too aggressive. Awesome colors. Can't beat the colors of a hippo tang, you know. So cool. Iconic fish. Had to have one. So let's go on to the mimic tang. Start with the tangs. So this is a juvenile mimic tang or chocolate tang. He's all yellow right now. Doing awesome. It is a bristletooth tang, so they eat a lot of algae. Always pecking at the rocks, eating the nori as well. Feed that seaweed every day. I think that's related to how fast these guys grow. And the colors, as you could say, he's picking at all of the algae and everything. Really cool tang. Not as commonly kept as other species. I believe they're really awesome. So as juveniles, they're yellow, and then they color morph kind of like an emperor or angel. They color morph. The body is gonna remain predominantly more of a muted yellow, where the fins are gonna turn more of like a brownish gray, I guess you could say, along with some blue. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be cool to see this guy transform from different colors and everything. But yeah, the mimic tang and the hippo tang, they get along just fine. They like each other too, so that's cool. So you got a little chromy right here, green chromis from Petco, doing great, still kicking it. He's pretty good. He darts around everywhere, eats like crazy. I tried getting him a buddy. I tried having a school of chromis in here. I tried adding 3, and this guy killed them all. So real nice fish. But he's peaceful with like all other fish. People just have to understand that chromis, sometimes the dominant one or established one will kill off the others. They are murderous fish to their own kind. They don't really bother other fish, but to their own kind, yeah, they'll kill them. They can. A lot of people are successful with big schools, but not me. So he's the only one. He will remain the only chromis in this tank. Let's go on to two-face, the one-eyed angelfish. As you guys know, he's only got one eye. When I transferred him into the tank when I first got him a while ago, I don't know. The day after I got it, his eye clouded up, got really puffy and white and big, and then he just lost it. He hid for a few days and came back out, started eating, and his eye was gone. So he's only got one eye. He does just fine. He's never picked at any coral or anything. He does great in here, always cleaning up the rocks and everything. His colors are awesome. He's got a good side, and then he's got his two-faced side with no eye. Poor guy. But a really cool fish. Love the coral beauties. Then we got old blue jaw triggerfish back here. Such a cool trigger. One of the only reef-safe triggerfish. That's why I bought him. Had to have one. Just really cool colors. That's a male. The males have the blue chin and yellow highlights on the fins. Really cool reef fish. Hasn't bothered any inverts or anything like that. He does just fine in here. Yep. They're very shy fish at first, I found out. Very shy. This guy hid for weeks, almost a month, and then he finally came out and started eating and everything. Now he just devours everything in sight and just a total machine. So Really, really cool fish. Then we got all Melanurus wrasse here. Awesome colors on this guy. Really cool wrasse. He does like to eat cleanup crew members. He'll eat some hermit crabs if you can get to him. Sometimes snails, but he's not a huge troublemaker. Cool fish. Really cool to have. Always scouring the reef, looking for copepods and stuff like that to eat. Awesome fish. There is, oh yeah, I forgot. The icon Puff Mama. Yeah, look at him right there. Blue eyes. He hasn't caused any troubles in this tank whatsoever. He doesn't eat coral, he doesn't eat inverts. All he wants is more food, and all he does is wanders back and forth on the front of the glass just begging for more food. Yep. That's why I bought him though, because the personality on porcupine puffers are second to none. They have one of the best personalities of any fish out there. That's why I bought him. Super cool. This is a baby one. He's only like 3 or 4 inches. Really, really small. He gets along fine with everybody. Nobody bothering him. He minds his own business. Just a really cool reef fish. Not sure if the same can be said when he grows up, becomes a monster. We'll see what happens then. But as babies, I would say these guys are pretty reef safe, in my opinion. And like I thought of when I bought him, if he ever does go after anything or start eating corals or anything, literally the easiest fish ever to catch out of here. Like, I could pet this dude and he won't run away and hide. So if he ever causes any trouble, you just net him. Boom. But yeah, really, really cool. One of my favorite fish, mostly because the personality and awesomeness of puffer fish are just cool. Awesome fish. And then I do have old Maroon clown down here, become a beast of a clownfish. He doesn't have an anemone anymore, but he doesn't care. Doing just fine. I've had this guy forever. The mascot of the channel. That's my channel icon. That is a picture of him. Edited, but that is a picture of him. A really, really cool fish. Maroon clown, he's not aggressive. Everybody's got stories of maroon clowns becoming really, really aggressive, attacking their owners and everything. This guy, complete opposite. Really, really cool fish. I've never had any problems with him. He don't bother anybody. And then there is, I don't know if I can find him, there's a white-tailed dottyback in here. A less common species of dottyback. It's actually, he's got like a gray and blue body with a white tail. I did a care guide on him if you guys want to see him. But it is a really cool fish. He doesn't like wrasse. Him and the Melanurus wrasse fight sometimes, but it's nothing major. He just doesn't like wrasse. But he's a cool fish. And then, what do we got under here? We got the coral banded shrimp down there. Yep, had that coral banded shrimp for years. It's crazy. Feeding every time I feed the fish, and he just does just fine. He likes hanging underneath this crevice right here. He's pretty big. He's about the size of my hand. He's mostly out at night though. But you can't see him underneath this rock. It's pretty cool. Got the urchin, pink tuxedo, or pinkish urchin, not too sure, but awesome. And then I got a bunch of turbo snails and everywhere. Key is a cleanup crew, keep the rocks clean and all that stuff. You guys might be seeing a few new corals. I'm gonna do a coral update. Don't worry about that. That'll be up in maybe the next week or so. And yeah, I just figured I'd bring you guys along, update you guys on the fish and how they're doing. Not too much. I'm about fully stocked on this tank. This is about as far as I want to go as far as stocking fish in this tank. I don't know if I want to put any more because there are some beasts in this tank, like that puffer fish, the triggerfish, and these 2 tangs are going to get relatively decent sized. And I really don't want to add anything else to contribute to the bio load. I got the nutrients right where I want them, and everything's doing perfect as of now. But yeah, see how good these tanks are? Cleaning up the sand, vacuuming for me. Awesome. Look at that. Just cleaned up that patch. Gotta love tangs. But anyway, oh, there's the white-tailed dottyback. Oh, there he is. It's more of a reef dweller, like a rock dweller. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. There he is. If you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram at Eagle Aquatics. I'm always posting. Anything that goes up there before it goes on YouTube. Just because it's faster and easier. I got a pretty big crowd. I got about 400 followers on there, which thank you guys, anybody follow me on there. But definitely go over there and follow. Always updating. And yeah, leave some suggestions for future videos. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.